This is a recording about the Nearpod features from the student point of view. So first, of course, if you're about to join a Nearpod, you would put in the code. You can either go here to enter code, or you can do join. And I've actually saved it, so I'm going to paste it in. And then press the arrow. As always, you will type in the student's name here so you know who's joining your session. So that is my name. I'm going to press join session. So now we're at the Nearpod of the student experiences. For this lesson, we are going to be doing a self-paced lesson, which means the students can go at their own speed by clicking on the arrows. There's also the option of a live lesson, which means it's teacher controlled. With the live lesson, you can see the students do not have the arrows to go at their own speed. They have to go at the teacher's pace. These are the features that Nearpod offers. We will go through each of these through the student experience. First, we have the virtual field trip. Take your students around the world with VR Field Trip. Search among the 360 database to find a field trip that matches your instructional content and give your students 360 views of many locations including Mars, like we see here, underwater, and the most popular monument. Take it to the next level by using Nearpod's virtual reality headset. So for this virtual field trip, we will be taking a trip to Mars, and you should always give the students an objective while they're on the field trip. So for this objective, they're going to compare and contrast Mars to Earth. Next, we have Nearpod 3D. Bring learning to life with 3D models. Give students 360-degree views of models including animals, amazing places, historical places, environments, and microscopic models. For this experience, we are going to explore the respiratory system. Again, you want to give your students an objective while they complete their 3D experience. Next, we have Draw It. Give your students the opportunity to use their creativity skills with Draw It. Students can draw their answers right on the screen. So as you can see here, it says use the Draw It feature to create your own healthy plate. And you can put resources right here for the students to reference. So I included some foods just in case they got stuck. You can move this up so you have more room. And then you can click on the color you would like. So maybe I want to draw some corn. There you go. And my vegetables. You can erase it. You can write text and format the text, size, and color. You can also add pictures. You can also highlight. So as you can see, Draw It has a lot of options for them to express themselves. Submit. This is the video feature. With the video feature, you can insert a self-created video or a video from YouTube for the students to view right within Nearpod. So for this example, we have a read aloud. So the students could watch the read aloud straight from YouTube. Again, you would want to give the students an objective, so they're thinking about what they like the most while they're watching the video. This is the open-ended question feature. This feature encourages higher order thinking skills by asking open-ended questions. You can ask any question you would like and let the students freely respond how they see fit. So for this open-ended question, I'm asking what is your favorite part of the Pete the Cat read aloud from the video earlier to try to make a connection. So you can see the students can type in their response and then press submit. So this is what it would look like from the teacher's perspective. So you see I have my answer here and I can share it. That means everyone that's on the Nearpod would see it and then instantly unshare it. This is the poll feature. Using the poll feature, you can take a quick poll and it includes instant graphed results. So for this poll, I'm asking what did you like most about the book? This is just another way for students to express themselves. So I really like the characters. As I mentioned earlier, I love Pete the Cat, dancing with his friends. You press submit, confirm, and they can go back and edit as well. For a teacher's view, you can see the percentage of what the students have answered and who has not answered. This is the fill in the blank feature. With the fill in the blank feature, you can review content and key vocabulary with students by allowing them to complete sentences using keywords. So for this one, these are facts about Georgia. So you have the word bank down here. Atlanta is the blank of Georgia. So the students just move it up and fill it in. And when they're done, they click done. And it gives them how many answers they got right. And they can try again. This feature is called Memory Test. And this lets your students practice their memory skills by playing a memory game. So for this feature, I have objects for students to practice vocabulary. This could be used for ELL students. So the students just make matches. And then when they're done, it'll tell them that how many moves it took them, and it shows the final question. Which picture starts with the letter A, so they would answer the question, and then check it. Exactly, well done. This is a new feature called Match It. In Match It, the students have to make matches using cards. You can include a timer for the students to have to complete the activity within the timer. For this activity, we are going to be matching uppercase and lowercase letters. I'll show you an example of when they're wrong. Instant feedback to the students. Got it in 7 tries. The next feature is the Collaborate feature, and using this feature, students can work together to generate content simultaneously. For this feature, I actually had to go into a live Nearpod, so I had to get away from the student-paced Nearpod and go into a live Nearpod. So for Collaborate, they can enter ideas. For this experience, it says we're going to collaborate with teammates about the STEM project. So make a robot might be an idea. Post. I can post a picture of a robot that I might be thinking of. You can like other people's comments and pictures. So it's just a way for students to work together and to see each other's ideas simultaneously. The next feature is the audio feature. With the audio feature, you can insert pre-recorded audio segments or create your own audio right within Nearpod. You can use this with several other features. I'm using this with the slide feature. In this experience, we're working on prosody, so I'm asking the students to read the passage, and then they can check the audio to see if they read it correctly. So that's just a sample. The next feature is the PDF viewer and allows students to view PDF documents right within Nearpod. So for this experience, I have a rules poster that students can reference as they are completing a task. They can even print it from here. Any PDF can be viewed using the PDF viewer. The next feature is the slides feature. Using this feature, you can insert a PowerPoint for the students to view within Nearpod. So what the students do is just click on the left side panel. The next feature is web page. You can insert any web page for students to go to. The next feature is the quiz feature. With the quiz feature, you can create and give students a quiz about newly learned content. The quiz includes instant results from the students, and I will show you that as well. For this experience, I'm asking the students to tell me which color is not a primary color, so the students will just answer the quiz. And again, you can have a reference for the students, so I have a picture reference for them. And as we know, yellow is not a primary color. I can submit it. Yes. You can go back and edit it if you realize you make a mistake. If not, you just wait patiently until the teacher tells you to move on. This is a live Nearpod session because I wanted to show you instant results. So here are the instant results. It tells me how many are correct, incorrect, and how many haven't answered. So you can see what I answered and that I was correct. The next feature is Microsoft Sway feature. With this feature, you can find and insert a Microsoft Sway for students to reference within the Nearpod. So for this experience, I have a sway of Barack Obama. The last thing I want to show you are the features within the teacher's view. So this is the teacher's view of a live lesson. You have the code up here on the left. You have how many students are in your session. You can go through the slides and automatically share. So if I want to skip around, if I'm running out of time. Again, these are the results for the quiz. You can hide students' names with the quiz so no one gets embarrassed. You can share answers, which will look like this, so students can get feedback immediately, and then unshare it. You can also quickly add content. And as you can see, instantly the draw it feature has been added. Another cool feature that's being beta tested right now is to instantly switch to student view from the teacher view quickly and easily. And then now we can see what the students see and we can switch back to teacher view. You can also see all the report and end the session. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the Nearpod student experience.